A lot of us struggle when it comes to making our portfolio with things like what to include, how to present it nicely, how to keep it short, how to stand out to others, and whether you're a student making your first portfolio or you're already a professional and it's your fifth portfolio, the process can be still very overwhelming. Well, in today's video, I would love to share some tips that I have learned from my experience and will definitely take your portfolio to the next level and increase your chances of getting the interior designer job that you dream of. So, if this sounds interesting to you, keep on watching. What's up guys, it's Mia here and welcome back to my channel. So over the last 5 years, I have made my portfolio over and over that gave me the opportunity to work for these leading architecture and interior design practices and has definitely taught me how to build a strong portfolio. So let's start quickly by talking about what is an interior design portfolio. So a portfolio can be used to send to your future employees, a freelancing client, or to apply for your master, but essentially it should demonstrate your current and previous project, and it is for anyone else who will want to see your work before agreeing to work with them on an interior design project. Basically, you're sending out your portfolio instead of you showing up, and your portfolio is going to speak for you and give the first impression. So your portfolio should not only show your project, but your style, your personality, how you work, what you're passionate about, and most importantly, your skills. And I know you might be wondering, but Mia, what kind of skills do I need to present in my portfolio? I've got you. We can develop a lot of skills throughout our education and by working. So let me give you an insight of what are the things company is actually looking for when they look at your portfolio. So while I was working, I've seen my senior designers or design directors looking at some of the application that they received. And let me use my portfolio as an example to show you the process of how they actually open your application. So they would probably receive the portfolio on their inbox, they would download it and open straight away. And let me show you how fast they would actually scroll. Pretty fast, eh? So unfortunately, people do not spend more than 10 to 20 seconds looking at your portfolio, and people are looking for different qualities here. So first of all, it's really obvious whether you have outstanding design, whether you're a good designer, aesthetics, whether you've got a taste. That's really important. But actually, when people are looking at your portfolio, they don't really care about your project, which is really sad to hear, but they're actually looking for some other qualities and skills. Instead, they'll be looking for different kind of skills in the portfolio. So if they were going through this portfolio and they caught the eye, they will be probably looking for whether this person has different kind of design skills, whether that's hand sketching, space planning, elevation, section, axonometric drawings, and then obviously a different kind of variety of software skills. Can she use CAD? Can she use Revit? Can she use Photoshop, InDesign? And then they'll probably also look at the resources this person has. So does she know different furniture suppliers, different materials, different kind of theories? So does she know about sustainability, well-being, and, psychology behind it maybe? Then actually this is one of the important things. They will be also looking at how you present your design. So the layout, how nicely you put things together is quite important to them. And then lastly, it's a storytelling and communication skills. Whether you have kind of put in a right order to describe your project, but this will basically come once you're presenting to them. It's about how you present your story and the concept behind it. I've also realized that your design aesthetics are not that important actually when the company wants to hire you. There are different roles within the company, especially when they are bigger companies, and they know that one person is not going to have all of the skills that they're looking for. So you could be really good at presenting your work, or you could be really good at technical drawings. And this is especially if you are applying for your first job. The companies would know that you don't have experience and you're not perfect. So I wouldn't freak out if you think you are lacking in some of the skills, for example, renderings, if you think you're not perfect enough. I would actually polish the skills that you feel you're good at and show really confidently about the work that you're really proud of. So to answer some of the questions that I get asked a lot, which is what kind of vital information do I need to put in the portfolio? So I would actually put as much skills as possible from the skills that I've just mentioned. So your design skills, technical skills, drawing skills, layout skills, graphic skills, and so on. Another question that I get asked a lot is how to keep your portfolio short. So my portfolio is usually around 10 to 20 pages, and I think how many projects you put in is really up to you. When I applied my first job, I've only included my final major project just because that was the only project I was really proud of and I didn't have a lot of experience. But within 15 pages that I had, I made sure that I've included like research feasibility page, all different types of drawings, elevation, space plan, AXO, and renders, for example. And I've included hand model images, visuals, and also like a page about sustainability and materials, just because that was something that I was really, really passionate about. But when I applied for BIG, for example, I already had a 1-year experience working, and I had also done architectural competition just to apply for BIG. So I would include all the project I had done at work, maybe one project each page, and then I spent around 6 pages just for this competition because that was the project that I was most proud of at that point, and it was the most relevant one of the projects that I've done to apply for architectural practices. So my tips here would be definitely include your most proud work. If you cannot pick from your project, I would include the project that is most relevant to the company you're applying for. I would go on their website, I would do a lot of research about the companies and projects that they've done, look at their portfolio and case studies, and learn about the style, the drawings, and type of the project and type of the client that they're working with. Let's say you want to apply for a hospitality design studio, and even if you never worked on restaurant project, maybe you could show some project that has cafeterias or bar, or the hospitality design studio that you're applying are very into like well-being, let's say, then I would pick the relevant project that you researched about well-being. And also one last tips here, if you're struggling with your portfolio layout, I have a template on my Etsy shop which might become handy. If you go to my Instagram, you can find my Etsy shop link from my Instagram profile. If you just click this link, it will take you to the Etsy shop, and basically there is a template for interior design portfolios, and it's always like ready to swap with your own drawings and send it out to your future job straight away. And there are different types of design layouts, so feel free to check out. And this will bring us to the end of the video. If you found this video helpful and useful, please give us a thumbs up. It would really mean a lot to me. And thank you for watching. See you on my next video.